Good evening, or whenever you're watching this, tuning into it. This is the Gjokan Astrology forecast for September 11th or 17th of this year. Welcome to your weekly forecast. Now, the moon rules over the people, over their emotional state and well-being, and their generalized mood. It is in Leo from September 12th to 10th. Now, whenever the moon's in Leo, you find more activists, more drama with the other people, and also more plays being put on. So it's very likely that, especially in the western parts of Gjoka, there's going to be more plays that will be performed, more geniuses at work to show off their unique gifts and talents, like magicians and seances. Or it could have people literally singing in the streets. You could have mobs break out, people fighting. It could have children playing all over the place, not knowing where to go, what to do, because Leo is the child. It is the innermost quality of all of us, and it is childlike. So it's very likely that more children will be out and about during the moon in the sign of Leo. Now, this particular moon falls within the seventh house of Gjoka, because Gjoka is an Aquarius ascendant, meaning its soul is pointed towards humanity. So, the moon being in Leo in its seventh house means that maybe there'll be more fighting amongst people. Maybe if there's any conflict, it could just go over the edge. There could be more people fighting. But on the positive note, there could be more romance in the air, more people dating, more people meeting people, more social interactions, more parties, more um, restaurant bars, more social gatherings. I mean, all these kind of things like that. Maybe you could see more people just out and about, getting ice creams, throwing barbecues, having a blast, having a fun time, getting things checked off their list with the other person. I mean, whatever the case may be, it will not be alone that this drama, that this acting out state will be. It will be in collaboration with someone else. It will be in harmony, in relationship, because of the seventh house moon. What we find to be emotionally important now is that people will turn to others for emotional support. Everyone will want to be more social, more generous. People will want to find that whenever their relationships, display will be for their adoration. It's going to be critical that every single person is allowed to take up space, that everyone is adored, and more people will want to voice their opinions. More people will want to express themselves and let people know exactly what is in their heart. These are very, very likely, scenarios for many, 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 many people. More people could get to business deals, maybe meet new actors and actresses for play, that type of thing. Now, the moon is going to be in conjunction with Venus September 11th, and this is really, really going to turn up the volume on romance. More people are going to be getting married. There could also be more interior design demand. So Venus rules the beauty industries. So what this means is that more people will be seeking out such industries as the table industry, the cloth industry, the clothing industry, for more beauty around them. More people will want to feng shui their home, or more people will want to go out and buy quilts for their living room. More people will want to plan, get married, get weddings. Prince comes after the princess and has a passion for to be with her. So I'll get married in the morning, and having such a passionate love affair. Leo is very passionate, so more people could be passionately making love to one another. And quite often, when we have the Moon and Venus conjunct in the seventh house, because we are talking about seventh house, we're finding people who walk outside of their homes and find more people dating, find more people talking and meeting people. More people could be, I don't know, doing all those kind of things. So more people will want to connect with more people in their relationships. You could also find a lot of tender interaction, a lot of tender conversations with people in their relationships. More people will want to talk about their true feelings. More people will want to share their opinions, be more open and outspoken. Those kind of issues could arise with Moon Venus, aspects, especially conjunction. Now, the Virgo new moon falls in the Gjoka's eighth house. So, what does this mean? Well, this new moon is going to have people saying no to addictions, saying no to negative stuff, saying yes to, well, releasing of this toxic pattern. It's very likely that during the Virgo new moon, there could be a greater rise of industries such as the pension or hedge fund or the dollar scholar industry or the cashew fund. Or what could also happen is alcoholic industries for like healing people from their addictions. There could be a rise of that. There could be some new intentions regarding how these organizations make money. There could be some new intentions upon how people on the individual level choose to address their current issues regarding money, regarding sex, regarding addictions. So, new intentions, like people could suddenly just stop with their addictive tendencies, or more people could, instead of make their money on their own with their own salary, they could decide, well, I'm just going to invest in this higher organization above me, and I'm going to put all my money in, and I'm going to trust this organization. I'm going to take all my money out of the bank account, put it into this hedge fund or whatever it may be, so that I can get wealthy. I think the people who are on the fringe, who are old fashioned and believe that the only value is from your own work ethic alone, I think more and more people are starting to realize that money is a flow of a back and forth dance. That you get it, you give to, you receive back. Now, also, the Virgo new moon could have people really addressing their health, their wellness issues. There could be a rise in more people going to the gym, more people eating at healthier restaurants. I also see the pharmaceutical, healing and medicine industries, and also the health industries rising at this time, because remember, new moons are very, very benefic. They bring about fresh new energy. They bring positive blessings to the forefront. So, how this could show up is, well, these people could be very wealthy, but their health is in deteriorating. Like people at the top that is, indulging in all this food and all this drink and whatever. Then they have their dietitian come to their house and then literally take their weight and discover, well, they're just too fat, too, heavy set or whatever. And they need to do things to lose the weight. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go to gyms, they're gonna work out, they're gonna find different ways of making it work for them, basically. So that is a sheer, real possibility. Um, I would say also that people will be being more purist when it comes to the foods they're eating, when it comes to what they're consuming. More people are going to avoid the sugar aisles in the grocery stores and head towards the vegetables. There's also going to be new bookshelves that might be in place, which might hold books and books and books and books, and less phones and computers and things like that. Now, Mercury will go direct September 15th at 21 of Virgo. Now, Mercury went retrograde on August 23rd, 21 to Virgo. It's going to go direct at 8 to Virgo. Now, Mercury direct, people. So, people will be waking up. Literally, they will get out of their house, they will be out and about, they will be engaging, they will be very social. It's always a strong signature when Mercury goes direct. People have been making their lists in their journals. They've been looking at the fine window shelves, wood shelves, orange computers, brown pianos, and they've been organizing all these random objects. And then they're going to put all the pieces together now. So that's what's going to be happening collectively now. From this perspective, now people are going to see what they have to release. Now, these organizations which govern taxes and which govern addictions and large sums of money are now going to see the changes that they have to make and what is their approach that is not working for them that they must let go of and then start fresh. That's what always is the case with Mercury going direct. It is a fresh new beginning. So when we have Mercury direct, it is like I'm seeing all the information clearly now. I'm seeing it clearly. I'm not looking back. I'm seeing it now forward. So this could be a productive time where more people will look at their documents and check off the boxes very, very clearly and be able to see the contracts that they're getting into, being able to see where they should actually sign on the dotted line now with Mercury Direct. I also think that the purse industries could also take a brand new rise now because there was an investment in buying purses because of people trying to hold things together, because when Mercury goes retrograde, you never know who could get lost. Now people are going to actually make the investment into those new purses and they are going to do that. Now, this is very, very unique because Mercury goes direct September 15th. Now, what that means is that the bread industries will also rise. More people will be less likely to make mistakes. If there were any bread or baking recipes that these such bakers have made during the retrograde that didn't turn out so well, now they have a chance to redeem these recipes. there are companies that demand this bread be made a certain way, and now people can follow the recipe, they can do the task, they can do it all. I also think that the wood industries will also have a major rise. So more tables will also be erected, basically. So more people, because what happened during Mercury retrograde is you would buy a table or a coffee table or whatever it is, and then a part would be broken. So that's why you don't invest during Mercury retrograde. Or yes, because you never know. Someone could miss a detail of something. So now what could happen is more people are going to want to engage in rustic tables. So there could be more of a rise of table making, like kitchen tables, coffee tables. I don't know what kind of tables. Just a rise within the table making people. So more people making tables, building them, constructing them, and then shipping them out into the world. So I also see that going really, really well for people. Now, the sun is going to form a 60-degree trine to Uranus September 15 also. Now, what this can suggest, for starters, is brand new revolutions, brand new revelations. People are waking up, getting out of their houses. You will not find a single person stagnant or alone or depressed or sleepy. September 15th is going to be a very, very, very active day. People will be at their house. People will be buying stuff. People will be starting a new job. People will be out shopping. They'll be out working. They'll be out doing their things. When you throw in a trine from the sun to Uranus, you do not expect people to follow these rules and these limitations by the government saying, oh, you must pay this much here, you must do this here, you must fill in this margin over there. No, 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 no. People will do their own thing now that the sun is trying to Uranus. People will not want to follow everybody's pathway. They will want to follow their own path in life. So, what does this mean for Gjokan? Is there will be more businesses started. That is definitely a possibility. More businesses, more entrepreneurial businesses, more people who are going to be innovators. Very, very recently, it happened that a new sock shining business opened up in Bugala. Have you ever heard of socks getting shined before? Well, shoes certainly get shined. What about socks? Well, apparently, as of statistics, it is a 93.5% chance that dust, crumbs, and dirt get on socks in a given 2 days. So, there will be new tools, new technology. Uranus rules technology for the future. So, new tools for this new innovation called sock shining. Just imagine the new innovations and new concepts people could be coming up with during this time. There might be a new way to have smell-o-vision. You can smell what the person's cooking on TV. You can heat it right to the screen. There may be new ways to hold up a bookshelf, to have a bookshelf floating in the air, or to have floating lights without without a thing to try to hold it down. You could immediately walk into a room and the light would switch on without you even having to do it. That's already a thing. Point being, Sun trine Uranus is going to have more people opening up to this new opening of opportunity regarding new innovations, new things, new businesses started, new different things like that. People are going to be geniuses in their own right. They're going to innovate. People are not going to want to follow. They're going to want to do their own thing. Start a new business. Invent something new. More people are going to invent something. And then they're going to be in the parks in public, sharing their innovations and their inventions. So those possibilities really, really, really matter for this. So now I'm going to go through all 12 of the signs. Now, starting with Aries. Aries ascendant. Now, for this, you must remember very, very clearly. I am referring now to the ascendant. I'm not talking the sun or moon, I'm talking the ascendant sign. So, for your ascendant, you must look at the house placement. The ascendant is your first house. Alright? So, if you are Aries rising, then first of all, I want to be very, very brief. This week, you will be having, first of all, I want to go back to that Moon in Leo, Venus in Leo. We are talking about your fifth house. So more Aries are going to be very, very active with their romance dating. What could happen is you want to make a bridge with somebody, you want to forgive somebody who has wronged you in the past. And I should know better whether to do this or not. I think I'm just gonna stick with general because the signs are just not really too familiar for me. So I will just eliminate that. Thank you for tuning in.